この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I'm here for a very serious video. This is the last 2 episodes of Little Witch. Wacka wacka wacka. A couple weeks ago we watched 22 and 23. I had to skip a week because I got the second dose of the Moderna shot on Thursday and it put me solidly out of commission for most of Friday and Saturday. But just last night I went ahead and I rewatched episodes 22 and 23 of Little Witch Academia, which are wonderful, and also, God, I want to know what happens next. And I took some notes, so let's go through those as quickly as we kind of can. The soccer protests are getting serious. We had some Andrew stuff. He's getting some insidious ideas, some like down with the establishment thinking going on, which is great. Ursula tries. She tries. She tries to tell Akko a bunch of things that would be really good for Akko to know, and gets interrupted. Yeah, after telling her the final word. So Akko knows the final word, but doesn't know what it means and hasn't, like, awakened it in herself. I'm wondering if it's something like forgiveness. I think it kind of has to be something in that vein, but I'm just not sure. We had some moments of mojo with Andrew, a little cute conversation on a roadside bench, before we saw some weird stuff going on as some protesters passed by and saw some odd cubigoid things. What could that mean? Those have been showing up all over the place. So we chased after all of those, found Kurowa, and then got our whole, like, worldview completely shattered by Kurowa being like, haha, I'm actually the villain the whole time. Great. Had some really cool fight sequences that were super duper awesome, and we are finally informed that Ursula is Chariot. Not by Ursula herself, but by Kurowa, and that kind of sucks, because she's able to spin it all the way that she wants to. And the crazy thing is that she doesn't even need to spin it that much, because in truth, a long time ago in a galaxy far away, Chariot accidentally stole Akko's dream magic situation thing. There is a reason that Akko can't ride brooms, and it's Ursula's fault. And that kind of freaking sucks. But we then we then jump into a bit of history on Chariot and finally figure out who Shiny Chariot was and who Ursula was. The one line that stuck out to me more than anything was, no matter how much I fail, I still want to give people a fun and exciting time. And I'm wondering if that attitude toward failure is the thing that really, truly, at its core, separates Chariot and Akko from Diana and Kurowa, but I don't really know. She does these crazy cool performances, gets picked up by a producer, turns them into bigger stage shows, and the people fucking love it, and then they want more, and more, and more. And Kurowa steps in from the wings to give it to her. Hey, there's this cool thing called Dream Fuel Spirit, why don't you just use that? Eventually, she reveals that this Dream Fuel Spirit that is literally fueling Shiny Chariot's career is actually stealing the magic from young, innocent people out there in the world. Whoops. Chariot gets real mad about that, explodes the moon a little bit, gets a little star going on the moon, and we return back to the present. All of Akko's friends go out searching for Akko, and eventually they find her, or more specifically, Diana finds her. And in doing so, Diana reveals her own truth and her own story, culminating in a moment of, I believe in your believing heart, calling back to a whole bunch of different Gynax and trigger things. Hey, Kamina, it's you. And our friends all gather as Ursula goes to stop Kurowa on her own. Whether she will succeed or not is yet to be seen. But I'm gonna go with a no. There's no chance. That's where we left off. Ursula is heading into Kurowa's lab. Kurowa is building up this noir fuel giant thing, and is gonna do a bad. She's gonna do a big evil, whatever the hell it ends up actually being. I think she's trying to reinvigorate the world of magic by using people's bad emotions in order to do so. That seems weird and interesting. It also has some deep parallels to modern like media theory, and the use of constant fear and anger and similar negative emotions to keep a populace in check, which is odd and interesting that would pop its head up in something like Little Witch Academia, but also really neat and kind of cool. And I'm going to guess that our other side of the story is give people a fun time and let people relieve stress by like enjoying themselves and realizing that the world is not entirely 100% all the time filled with nothing but hatred and disdain and racism and terror and soccer game problems. God, soccer game problems, the real issues facing mankind. Ignore the continuous and imminent destruction of magic, global warming, and ignore everything else that's going on in this world. Just worry about your soccer games, people. Anyway, that's where we left off. That's where we're starting off. Shiny Chariot is going into Kuroa's weird garage lab and hopefully going to stop her from making whatever the fuck she's making, because it's probably bad. And then Akko is in reserve, and Ursula does not know that she's coming at all. Thinks that Akko is gone, fully gonzo. So here we are. Episode 24, at the finale of Little Witch Wacka Wacka Wacka. I think that's all I have to say here at the beginning. Let's watch the show. Give me a moment to fix this shit, because I just took a shower and so it's all trying to fall in my face and I want it to stop. So give me a sec. Okay, that gets part of it to get back out of there. Let's watch episode 24 of Little Witch Academia, A Road to Arcturus, which I don't trust as a title whatsoever because the previous titles have been fully wrong. Let's watch it. There will be two versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version in the description, timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a syncy thing, you can do a syncy thing. Get your syncy thing ready, because the beep beep timer to help you sync your thing with the other thing is coming at you soon. And if you want to head to Patreon, there is no next reaction to Little Witch Academia, but there will soon be a poll to determine what comes in this slot next. And I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, and I'm not sure what the poll is going to be yet, because I haven't put any thought into it. No, that's not entirely true. I have put some thought into it. I'm just not quite sure what angle I want to take on the poll. I want to maintain some of the like hype vibes, but I guess maybe we'll talk about that near the end, or we just won't, and I'll figure it out within a week's time, and there will be a poll up soon. Check that out when you get the chance. Cool. Two versions, blah 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 blah. Beep beep timer. Little Witch Academia 24. Straight into the OP. Okay. Usually there's a little thingamajiggy at the beginning, I think. But this is a classic second to last episode sort of thing to do. And then no OP for the next one, because we'll use the OP in a climactic scene. I've missed this. I know it's the last one, but I've still missed it. Bum bum. Bum bum. No. Uh-oh. Cubicoids. Cubicoids. Stop making a figure eight. Mmm. Mmm. Huh? Huh? Hey? Huh? Whoa. So, Keeping your emotions under control is pretty cool. Stoicism is dank, yo. Believing heart. Wait, what? Wait. What? I'm sorry. Is that not a copyright violation? I guess not. No flying. Oh, fuck. Ooh, speed lines. Ooh, snappy jumps. I believe in you, Ursula, but I kind of don't. I think you're... Oh, what? Ursula casts mirror image. That's fucking awesome. I mean, a little bit. Nope. Never mind. Okay. Shit. Shit. Ha. Ha! Ah! Woohoo! Ah, it's a coup! The homies, who are not homies, but they are now. Uh-oh. It's working. It's working. We're too late. We're too late. Was that not what you wanted? I thought that was what you wanted, was that incredible energy. Oh, they're slucking it up. I almost said slurping, and I hate that. But they are. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? The app is going haywire. Dude, your sorcery system is going overload. You really don't. Don't shoot people in the streets. Don't do that. It goes bad every time. Okay. Okay. Follow it. Yup. Chase that shit. Quickly. Quickly. Hop on Amanda's broom, yo. Get there fast. Boom. Oh, it's almost like a bug. Oh, it's gonna turn into a creature, isn't it? That we have to fight, isn't it? That would be cool. Is this what you wanted, Kuroa? Yes. Okay. That's terrifying. You mean that it is just embodying the power of hatred and destruction without any control? Uh-oh. I think you've gone too far. And magic doesn't work? It fully overrides the ley lines and the normal magic. Ow! The fucking stone? The fucking stone. Wait, what about Akko's magic? Are all of their brooms gonna fucking fail? Faster, 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 faster. Shooting star. Shooting star, the broom. The broom, the broom, the broom. The broom. Whoa! Whoa! What the what? She TP'd with. Okay. Okay, she's there too. Interesting. Whoa. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. Okay. Do you really think the Grand Triskelion is going to care about you? Hi. I'm still here. Still an action hero. Let's go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, indeed. You are in the forest. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Dink. Dunk. Nothing. Totally. Didn't they have routers in their brooms, though? Oh, boy. It's the contrail of the big ship thing. Eco. All right, to the place. Will that work? What are you transforming into? Ah, it's a spider thing. That's so cool. Tell me it's a giant spider thing that drops out of the sky. Ha! Yes. Setup, payoff, setup, payoff, setup, payoff. Oh, so cool. Okay, so we're gonna laser drill through the what? Yeah, all right. Sure, lady. That fucking worked. No. Uh-oh. Um, there's gotta be some trick. It can't be real. The faces of the witches. Oh, the three hands. The three hands of the three spirits. It's not you, baby. The faces of the 9 old witches. Professor? What is that? Powerless, as far as you're concerned. Oh, fuck, you fully brought in the military. That is the dumbest. God damn it, don't spread that bullshit. That's just gonna cause preemptive action, and that's gonna cause death and destruction. Oh, no. What do you mean, use? Oh, I see. So you want to pull the nation more radical. Got it. Yup. Punch him in the face. Okay. Punch him in the face. Bubbles. Sparkles. Is it? Or are you? Of course that's the Grand Trisco. Or something of it. Hello! I'm standing in it. It has nothing to do with power. It's the magic that causes the world to reconstruct. Oh, because you're wrong. Because you ignore me. Whoosh. Yep. Fine, away I go. Wait, did it take the stick? Did Woodward take the stick? What? 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 Uh-oh, I have made a mistake. Nope, can't. Can't. Yeah, it's all powered by hatred now. Yeah, you didn't order it to start, so how can you order it to stop? Uh-oh. Oh, that's super cool looking. Very Holy Grail. That's a lot of red. You betrayed yourself, girl. They all have self-destructs in them? That's terrifying. Guys, can we move faster? Ha. Did Woodward take the stick? And it all falls down behind you. And Ursula? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And the turn. Hatred and destruction, unbounded by will. Oh, it's a big black dragon thing. Ursula? Thank you. Even through it all, still gonna save your ass. Jesus. You shouldn't have any magic. Nope. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. God damn. Why don't you get the fuck up? No, I haven't. What? Oh, dream to get the thing. She's gonna mentor die. Please don't mentor die. Oh. The rod still has power. Holding it together gives me fucking chills. Woo! Woo! What? Huh. Shut down? No! She is gonna mentor die! God fucking shit, damn it, fuck. You got 6. Traitor. Sick. Super duper sick. What? Wait, what? The bad thing is just gone. But we have more episode and another one. Wait, it's just back. We just win? Oh yeah, indeed. Did that actually work? There's no way. There's no way. There's still a whole bunch of shit to deal with. Okay, what do you say? What do you do in this moment? Because this is defining stuff. And is it forgiveness? Wait, what? No, it's yours. The willingness to give it up? Mm, I mean, yeah, but Shiner. You have been. That's very true. Identity. Oh, who else? Yep. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And the rod is going to light up with the seventh word? Oh. Okay, what other shoe needs to drop? That's the last word. Just speaking directly to us. Literally communicate. Oh, hello. That's the world reconstruction magic. Yeah, no idea. And it's wonderful. Okay. Dual wielding. Dink. What? That's different. This is not what happened before. Oh, shit. Life, color, light. Boom. Beauty. You couldn't see it, but it was there the whole time. Oh, boy. Weep, weep, weep. Yeah, something's not over yet. Hey, wait a second. Wait, what? What that? What is that? What is that? What is that? That is the other shoe. Is that a fucking ICBM? With Kuroa magic built onto it? Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, this episode came this close to getting me to cry. This fucking close. Finally, we get an explicit thesis statement, though. That's pretty cool. And it's my favorite thesis. My favorite type in anime, by far. Sweet. Thesis statement, baby. Put your feelings into words. They will surely be the final word. Change the world. Connect with other people and your dreams will grow. Dink. And combined with that, put your feelings into words and they will surely be the final word. Change the world, connect with other people, and your dreams will grow. Ah, it's my favorite thesis. Ah, connections are power. Woo! It's as simple as that. That's the whole show, right? It is the whole show. Connect with other people. What did Chariot do? Connect with people through her magic and her shows. What did Kuroa not do? Connect with anybody, tell them what she was doing, get other people's insights. It's interesting because, like, this is it's like Horenso, consult and contact and whatever, report, consult, contact, something like that, which we were just talking about 2 days ago in Wonder Egg Priority, a show where we talk about the times when that falls apart. Still, as a principle, however, as a principle and as a simplistic idea as presented in Little Witch Academia, it's perfect. Talk to other people, connect with other people if you want to change the world. And she speaks these words directly to us, to the audience. That's what this framing is, directly at us. Change the world, connect with other people, and your dreams will grow. I like it. I dig it. I dig it real much a lot. And when she wields that little twig, that meaningless magical artifact that doesn't do anything important seeming, it becomes the most powerful thing around, and it changes everybody's perspective on the world around them. Literally brightens the skies and brings life back to the world. But when Kuroa picked it up, it was empty. There was nothing to it. It was a really good gag also, just waving it around and then little streamers. Poof! It's nothing. It's useless. It's worthless. It's just imagination and art, man. Who cares about that shit? That doesn't do anything. It doesn't feed people. It doesn't put bread on the table. It doesn't improve industry. It doesn't improve humanity, right? So who cares about it? Dismiss it. Throw it away. Stop funding art education in schools. Who needs that shit? STEM only. Science. Math. Life doesn't need to have purpose or meaning, right? Life doesn't need fun or value. No. Everything must be evaluated mechanically. And the show screams no. The show screams no at that thesis. No, there is power in a believing heart. No, there is power in creation, even if the things you create are just feelings. This whole conversation between Chariot and Ako is just glorious. From the subtle character animation in the faces and the dialogue and the voice acting is fantastic. Just all of it. The location is great. These shots from above are really cool, and Ako is just Ako. Like, I just turn into jelly, and my brain turns into mush. The whole opening half of this episode is super badass, super fighty, and really dark. Also lightsabers, which I didn't expect and is kind of cool, and I'm pretty down for it. Yeah, you have no chance of victory if you can't fly. Guess what, motherfucker? I can fly with my legs. That's why you squat. No, I'm joking. Squatting doesn't necessarily help jump height. All of this mechanical stuff is super cool. All of this stuff is super scary. And it starts to work on its own without her machinations. So that's the problem and the power of harnessing other people's emotions, isn't it? It's really interesting, huh? You create a mob and you point them in a direction and they stop following you. They are doing their own thing. Kuroa's whole plan is immediately out of her hands. As soon as she gets all the things in place, the rod awakens itself and starts running on its own evil power against her wishes. Now, she would have asked for it to anyway, but now it's going on its own. And later, it starts to truly act on its own. But that flips. That works on both sides too, right? Once you inspire people and point them in a direction, or they point themselves in a direction, they start changing the world in a positive way too. It happens to all of Ako's friends, all of the kids, Diana, everyone in that friend group, and it's happening to Andrew too. And we'll see how that plays out in this next episode because I'm interested for certain. This whole thing is so dope. Yeah, she seems so happy about this. I did not even have to activate it. The Noir Rod has started herself. That's freaking terrifying, dog. That's not good. You are not in control. I love that the headmistresses show up and try to stop this thing. It's like, yeah, they should do that. That makes sense. This is your job to prevent horrible catastrophes. And they try and they fail, which is okay. Better to fail than not to have tried. Dink. Boom. So cool. TPing out. I love the giant B-52 bomber-esque situation thing that she ends up riding on. We find ourselves in Arcturus Forest, follow the contrails, open the magic, and in this centerpiece, the magic really does appear for Kuroa. She was capable of going and reaching it. It was possible. But she wasn't capable of comprehending it. What is this? This stupid fucking stick? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. This isn't the magic that I was promised. Bubbles. And it's a matter of perspective. This is stupid. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted the power to change things by force. I wanted to shape the world into something new. Change the world. Well, you have it. It's in your hand. It's the power to create and to express. That's the power. That's the power that's in your hands now. But you don't have anything to create or express. You don't have anything to change other people, not in a positive manner, not in the way that you wish. And so it's empty and worthless and useless to you. And really bad things start happening on this side. Using a threat of a potential coup d'etat to further radicalize a nation toward conservatism. Huh. When did this come out? And when did Trump not get reelected? Because that's way on the money. Way on the money. Really interesting. Deploying the military might be imperative, absolutely absurd. And on this side, I love that we flash. There's space in between, but they're in the same position. Change the world. No! Sparkles and stars! It's everything I hate! A spotlight? Stop it! The timing of that sequence is the best. Amazing. And despair. And a stick. And Woodward has the stick. Cool. Creepy spider thing is creepy. spooky red juju is spooky, giant, monstrous, red and black and dragon thing, spider monster thing. Super cool. Ursula sacrifice expected. I actually thought she was going to fully die. But nope, we had to talk to her, and so we didn't fully die. Get ourselves a chomp, get ourselves a salvation, and restore magic. Magic is straight up fully fucking restored. The primary conflict is resolved in on multiple levels. Chariot and Akko get to talk. Akko loves Chariot and vice versa. They are where they should be. Akko gives up the shiny rod to Chariot, but she is the one who awakens the last word. It's not Chariot's place anymore. Please keep being my Professor Ursula. Absolutely. And Akko recognizes that she cannot be Chariot, but she can be herself, and herself is good enough. And that's super fucking cool. Magic is the most wonderful thing in the entire world. Please keep teaching me how to use magic. And that's precisely the idea that she wants to spread to people, which is exactly who Chariot was, right? I mean, it's Akko. It's in Akko's own way, in Akko's own fashion, but that desire to express the beauty of magic is carrying on the same will. It's perfect. The dialogue, it's so good. I mean, she says Sensei Gaino, and there's the echo of it. Nankade Ino, Sensei Gaino. It has to be you. I think it has to be you is closer, but it couldn't be anyone else is right on the money as well. It's so good. Ding-ling-ling. Put your feelings into words, change the world, connect, and it works. So the shiny rod is awakened to its final form, and there's a giant fucking missile in the sky. I guess it's a missile made of bad magic. I suppose that's a problem. Why is there a nuke in the sky? Who shot a nuke? I guess maybe it's just the magic. Maybe it's not around a nuke. It is the bad evil stuff. So we've resolved the whole emotional conflict, the whole storyline, as far as I'm concerned, resolved. But there's one last gasp so that we can do, I don't know, is it just so that we can do some fucking epic finale stuff and have a really cool finale moment? I think so. I think that they just really like rockets. But I don't know. Maybe there will be a little bit more to the next episode, but we're gonna have to wait until next week to. No, I'm kidding. We're watching it right now. I'm gonna take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and be back in just a second to watch the final episode of Little Witch Academia. I'll see you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for final ep, Little Witch. It's the Little Witch Academia finale. This is episode 25. There's a giant missile. Everything, almost everything has been resolved, except the broom. The broom has not come back yet, and it's in the fucking promo art is Akko riding Shooting Star. I think that broom is coming back. Beep beep timer. Let's see what happens. No OP. Unless it starts a little bit later. Okay, so we get to actually see where these went and how this happened. Right into a sub. And they caused it to fire. Holy shit. That's some magic shit. Misaruto. Whoops. And it's one of ours, probably. Woo-wee. Nope, no OP. Changing at the edge of the world. It's coming from fucking everywhere? Uh-oh. Akko, go stop the rocket. Ah, it was all one creature? Yup, it wants to do its own thing now. I'm a big boy. You can't stop me, Mom. It's probably just special effects. Yeah! Got out of control there real quick. Yep. Destruction. Ooh, yeah, that too. So, the precise opposite of Akko. That is what missiles do. So, you can't stop it, and you can't think of any ideas inside your system to stop it. What about outside the box? Just like before. How do we stop it? Akko has an idea. Cut to Akko. Thank you. We can do anything, baby. No, we can do anything, baby. Are you blind? Have you not seen this girl do the impossible over and over? Like, actually go to school and succeed? Ooh. What if you had a faster broom? 9 perfectly good witches? 9 old witches? Use magic to stop magic. Good, 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 good. Let's do something. Okay, shut your fucking mouth. That's fucking bullshit. You just have to be super fast. What if you had a magic broom that's magic? Mm-hmm. Okay. New nine. Oh, that got me. I don't know why that got me. That got me. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you will, Diana. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yosh. Like tug brooms? That's cool. Shut up. Shut up. That's the point. Reject. Reject logic and make the impossible possible. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, Constans, build whatever the fuck that thing is. What the hell? Are you making a rocket-powered super triple broom? Nom. Okay. Okay, that's pretty goddamn neat. Uh-huh. What? What? Ah, it's the classic Maho Shoujo fucking last episode. Yep, mm-hmm. Cool. Cool. And Diana in the lead. Hmm? I'm not crying. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, just a little bit. This shit always gets me. I fucking trigger. No, you are a failure as a teacher. Chariot believes. Yeah. Thank you. Stop being so depressing. Yeah. She keeps making them happen. Just a smidge of a believing heart for you, Croa. Ooh. Streamline things. That's fucking awesome. What does that mean? It means precisely that. Okay. Oh, we're doing this like a section rocket? That's the coolest fucking idea. Oh my god. Hell yeah. So through each of their individual power, they push the whole further? Okay, physically, directly, and metaphorically, that works so perfectly. Simply through, yep. Whoever thought of this scene needs a fucking Nobel Peace Prize, because this is the best. This is the best scene. But yeah, who is shooting this? Or is it the shiny rod itself? Misairu? No, but it's going as fast as one. Let's go. Witches, baby, witches. Shit. We are fucked. Oh, good. Why would we? Which means a declaration of war. Yes. Oh, Cuba. Oh, Cuba. You think it's not gonna start a fucking war? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta communicate. I love the guy on the computer's character design. It is not. It's a bunch of random schoolgirls on a fucking broom. Think. What's up? What's up? Diana? Kagari? What? All right, Susie, give us some mushroom power. Whoop, up. Oh, they duo it? Okay. Oh. But Diana's the last one. Really? You think? Bye, guys. Okay, so does Akko drop off and cede her, like, the salvation of mankind to Diana? Is that how she heroes? I think they're both on the same section, so I don't think so. Oh my god, fuck you. Punch that guy in the face. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. We're too heavy. What? Also, great cut. Those are interceptors. And it is going to rebuff them. Oh, shit. That's not okay. What the fuck? Absolutely ridiculous, but amazing. Oh, straight into the eye. That was super cool. Yes. You're all gonna die. Believe, 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 believe. I do believe in witches. I do believe in witches. Gonna really spirit bomb it? Okay. Okay. A believing heart really is magic. It's literally true. Ah, it's literally true. Belief, baby. You were wrong about the sources of magic. You didn't need it. Don't need any system. Still believe. In the face of the impossible, they believe anyway. Ah, I love it. It hurts. It hurts. I love it. Still not crying. Definitely not. Not even a little bit. Hey. Dink. Believe, 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 believe. Ah! Ah! Magic. Magic. Somebody punch that guy in the face. Somebody punch... Andrew, it's your job. It's your responsibility to punch that man in the fucking face. Please. He's starting to believe. Punch him in the face too. Break his glasses. Yeah. 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 Unlike you. Sitting back in your fucking armchair doing nothing. Just hurting people. Thank you. Thank you, Andoru. Yes. Mm. Who are you? That's the Prime Minister? We have not met this character. They're our only hope. Literally the only hope. Thank you. Mr. Face Puncher right there. He's short, but he can reach your face, and he can punch you in it. I'm sorry. Meow. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're getting real close. Okay, now what? More circus. Yep. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's super cool. Does it... Potted plant? Ah! You take the front spot. Dink? Dink. Oh, fuck. That's super cool. And everybody in the world is watching. Oh! Okay, that's a super fun circus. Oh, it's so cool. Chay, chay, chay. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? Wow. Uh-huh. Instant metamorphosis. All of her choices. Ah! What? What? Catcher, 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 catcher. Oh my god. Katrandi spots. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. Ow, ow, ow. Akko's coming. Oh, Rod. Akko, 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 Akko. God fucking. And there's the OP. Except it's the other. It's not the OP. This is new. That's just an insert song. Oh! So fucking badass. I do believe in magic. I do believe in magic. Roots of a giant tree of sorts. That is Yggdrasil. I see. Yep. Together. Just like the ah! Ah! Wow. All right. The opposite of what Chariot did that once. Not pulling the magic from people, but then returning it to them. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, she did. Now punch your dad in the face. No shit. Okay. Don't punch him in the face. He's fine. Punch the other guy in the face. Fuck you. I know that continuing to hate him is against the message of this show, and I don't care. I hate him. Something simple to be harnessed. No, no. It's the world itself. Oh, hi, Woodward. Well, there are the new 9 witches now. Ooh-wee. The Grand Triskel. Wait. Don't need it anymore. Huh. Don't need it anymore. Let it go. Back to the sky. Back to the stars. Ding. Back to school? School normalcy? Once you get out of jail. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's an interesting way to use the rest of your life. That's pretty cool. That would be annoying. Oh, she's fully red. That's awesome. And a friendship scene. One friendship scene. Come on. One friendship scene. Friends and homies back at school. There we go. Uh-huh. Can you fly, though? She can fly! Nope, she can't fly. Okay. Good. Perfect. Oh, people getting... Okay. Reading some Nightfall. There's a new one with the Grand Triskel on the top. Okay. Oh, hi, Andrew. Oh, the hat. Wait, while she's not looking, is she just flying? Aha! Aha! Cool. 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 This is a really great finale. This is a really excellent finale. I mean, beyond what I expected. Well, man. Oh man, Gynax and Trigger people, they know how to do it. They know how to end things out with a bang, a literal missile rocket bang. Ah, an unstoppable force. Negative emotions spiraling out of control. There is nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do. We still have to try. And so they do. So they lock together, they use all their powers to construct this dank-ass multi-broom thing, get the final Mahou Shoujo power-up sequence where they get white clothes because duh. Every Mahou Shoujo does this shit, and it works. It's great. It elevates everything to the next level, very literally, and also less literally. And off they take on a sectioned multi-part rocket. Okay, I love this metaphor, this visual expression of what's going on here. I think it's the smartest thing that the show has done, period, in 25 episodes. And that's saying something, because there have been a lot of smart moments in this show. I think whoever came up with this sequence as the final sequence is deserving of a Nobel Peace Prize, or some other ridiculous, amazing prize, because it's absolutely fucking perfect. One by one, each of them expends the maximum amount of power that they can, not to propel themselves forward, but to propel the rest of them forward. And it caused my breath to catch even as it happens. The moment where each of them pushes the back of the other and is like, I've done my part, you go now. It just hits really hard and is really beautiful. There's like I hate this because I say this all the fucking time. Sad things and tragedies never get me emotionally. What gets me is people working for other people or people standing up against impossible odds for their friends. Those kinds of positive emotional things overwhelm me. And this is a really solid condensation of that feeling. This is the same feeling that I get in many sequences in Precure and in many sequences in Symphogear, and bada bing, bada boom, Little Witch Academia nails it. They really do. Each piece is awesome and just cool in its own right. The fact that each one is just cool just causes my breath to catch again. And then to be awestruck by how awesome it is, and then to be awestruck once more by how awesome it is that each of them allows the others to continue on without them. Each falls to Earth. Just the choice to make it like a segmented rocket with the pieces falling back is fantastic. Amanda puts in her own flying skill and does a dope move as she kicks back. Woo! Got a pose. She gets it. Got that JoJo's vibe. We hold Susie and Latte until last, and they do it as a duo, which is amazing. And the world catches on and sees them, a bunch of girls flying in the face of logic and in the face of hatred and fear and all of those things in order to save the world because they love the world. It's as simple as it possibly gets, but there are a couple of wrinkles to it that make it a really, really extraordinarily excellent finish. This whole situation is eerily reminiscent of certain missile crises that the world has been through. Not just the Cuban Missile Crisis, but a couple of different other false alarms that are. There are a couple of, I forget who it is. Stanislav Petrov is the individual that I'm thinking of. A lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces who played a key role in the 1983 Soviet nuclear false alarm incident. The system reported that a missile had been launched from the United States, followed by 5 more. Petrov judged the reports to be a false alarm and disobeyed orders against Soviet military protocol, in doing so preventing a retaliatory nuclear attack upon the United States that would almost certainly have resulted in large-scale nuclear war and the possible extinction of humanity. It's eerily reminiscent of this thing that really happened. I recommend going and looking up Stanislav Petrov and the story behind that, because it is an incredible act of real-world bravery that really did save billions of lives, and that's amazing. But the bureaucratic systems behind the scenes, we can imagine, could have acted something like this. Why would we inform them of this? I mean, it's from the other side and blah, 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 but it's a very similar situation, and it's really, really scary, really terrifying that, like, the unwillingness to allow a preemptive strike or retaliatory strike from the other country, despite not having launched the missile, prevents them, like, fear prevents people from communicating, is the message here, and that fear preventing people from communicating can cause the deaths of billions. That's horrifying. And really, truly, Kuroa is a villain in this show, but this is the villainy of this show. This is fear preventing communication, preventing action. And Akko and the rest, like, this is the antithesis to Akko's thesis. Put your feelings into words, and they will surely be the final word. Connect with other people, and your dreams will grow. Instead of connecting these people in this room, try not to connect, and try to keep everything under wraps, and in doing so, almost cause the destruction of many, 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 many people. Okay, so Susie and Latte do a duo. My breath catches again, and it's super cool. It's super fucking cool. Who cares about witches? This isn't the time. But those few people who have been touched by the brilliance that is Akko, they hit it the other way. So interceptors go. Okay. The other thing that makes this whole ending sequence really cool obviously so, is the animation is fucking sick. It's super cool. We have so many Etano circuses and so many flying things, and what the hell even is that? And we have a sentient nuclear missile that fires other missiles and tries to kill you. What? And we have the belief of many, 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 many people all united by communication and by hope and prayer and love for the world and for each other and for these couple of witches who are stepping up to be heroes in the face of everything that everyone else believes. It's a little bit trite almost. People are literally putting down their protest signs and their essentially their mob with their lanterns and their flaming brands and their pitchforks. They're putting those aside so that they can cheer on the witches who are going to save them. And it works. Our magic increases. How could it be? It's impossible. It must be fuel spirit. But it's not. It's not fuel spirit. There's no system involved. There's no quantifying this kind of an impact, this kind of belief, this kind of power. It just exists. And very literally, Kuroa goes, I can't believe it's not butter. But it is butter. It is real and pure and true and straight out of the cow. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Speak to the world. And she offers the mic to Chariot as well. Don't know how that happens, but it does. Look, there's something about the end of a show where we flash through to all of the characters that have been touched by our main characters and show them actually start to believe, and that changes the world. Akko radiates light out into the world, and in the right circumstances, the world reflects it back at her. If there's any lesson or idea to this show, it is that Akko's power is to get other people to believe by believing so strongly herself, and that's so fucking cool. Andrew finally seriously stands up to the people who he never stands up to. I cannot. Those girls are on the front line. We should be aiding them, not trying to interfere. I love, this is the simplest little framing trick in this episode, but it's perfect. We shoot him from the side just a little bit, just a side angle. He's still centered. He's still being strong in this moment. Those girls are on the front line. We should be aiding them, not trying to stop them. They are our greatest hope. Are you saying you believe in those witches? We cut over to him, and then we cut back, and when we cut back to him, we frame him with this solid background, rectangular blue framing around him. This just emphasizes everything he's saying and puts him very literally on the level. He's being serious and straightforward for the first time that he's been able to be that way to these other people who are in power, who he has trouble speaking truth to authority. And Andrew manages to step up and do that. This speaks volumes to the potential of Andrew as an eventual statesman. Should he follow in his father's desired footsteps and become that statesman, he will do it in a very different way, and he will stand for what he believes in. And that's a cool way to leave off this character. I know we see him a little bit later, but not like this. This is the moment for Andrew, and it matters. And the Prime Minister is here, and he's like, cool, these witches, they're helping us. We should probably help them too. Yeah. Magic keeps going up and up, but we arrive and we get ourselves a final battle. Okay. Well, one of the things that we're going to do as soon as we get through all of this is we're going to go on Sakugaburu and see if we can find out who animated this shit, because from here until a little bit later, there is just nothing but the most glorious of animation. Big circuses, by which I mean lots of missiles flying around, creating space by their trails, Thomas Circus. The expressiveness of the characters as they're moving rapidly through space is incredible. And this moment is something that I was wondering about. Is Diana going to stay at the front, and is Akko going to drop off and cede the final salvation to Diana? If so, I think that would still work. It's not what I would expect. But I think that would still work, because it would be like the opposite of Kuroa's inability to leave any of the power to someone more worthy or to accept her unworthiness. In this case, Akko is worthy, but she believes Diana to be more so, and that would be cool. Instead, we get support of Akko from Diana, but also she stays in order to complete the whole situation with her. Bink, get the rod, bang, got the thing, and she starts casting some freaking magic. Boop! Hell yeah, indeed. And Diana gets to pilot us. This is full circus. It's super dope. It just keeps going. It just doesn't stop. And the expressiveness of the characters in these cuts is just fantastic. I don't know what to say besides it's gorgeous. The way that the monster thing moves is amazing and terrifying. It like reverses and fires a bunch of extra missiles at them. Super crazy. And then we get this sequence where we're tumbling through space, like dropping in and out of different metamorphoses. Akko becoming a rat, becoming herself, flying, falling, running, jumping, becoming the elephant thing, missing, getting hit. It's just like a billion and a few different billion awesome things that happen. This is amazing all the way through. Absolutely amazing. Akko drops. Diana's charge through all of this stuff is awesome. This scene, I really wonder who animated. It might be Mr. What's-His-Face himself. Names are escaping me, but we'll find out once we get to that point. Lots of characters' eyes straight into camera, which I love. I really love it. Super dynamic. Okay, straight through. Chomp, 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 chomp. Akko falls. And Diana just gets missed by all of these things. Akko! Akko! And she falls herself before being grabbed by the Deus Ex legendary broom shooting star. That's what you'd call a dramatic reunion. Indeed. They know. I mean, they know. But we were waiting for it, so yeah, cool. No, I'm down. Totally down. We bring in the insert song, bring up the insanity of everything. The monster gets bigger and scarier and badder in a very Gurren Lagann max out style. And then this is just Symphogear. I mean, it's just Symphogear, and I have no problem with that. This is the ending to Symphogear Season 1, and it's perfect. Together, as one, with everyone else believing in them, with Yggdrasil reborn, Diana and Akko, I want to make a world where everyone can smile with each other. That glance, they fulfilled the prophecy of the opening, the second half opening, and the grabbing of each other's hands. They raise the shiny rod as one and create the dankest fucking bow. Ode fritore. And with the power of Yggdrasil, they wipe that fucking thing off the face of this earth. Defeating hatred as champions of love and light, and reflecting that light back to the world that gave it to them. They finally did it. A heart that believes in magic. Ah, indeed. I really didn't understand, did I? No. And the shiny rod leaves, no longer needed, because Akko and Diana are the forefront. They're the future. Okay. Chariot embodies Chariot and becomes fully Professor Chariot, which is pretty fucking cool. I guess Ursula still. Kuroa decides to go off and save people from that curse. Pretty cool. And Akko learns to fly just a little bit. This is a great little end sequence. It's exactly what I would have expected. We have to have a moment of that friendship because it is such the core of the show. It is what we were fighting to protect, and so we return to it at the end in order to demonstrate that we have successfully protected it. On every level, from the emotional content to the writing to the fucking awesome animation and ideation of it, all of it centered around that scene where each of the people that we've touched over the course of our career as a student at Luna Nova pushes us forward with their last gasp of magic, and with friendship and solidarity pushes Akko and Diana toward their final goal and toward the salvation of everyone. What else can you say? That's a perfect finale for a show that's about believing and communicating. They communicate to everyone. Everyone believes in them. They believe in themselves, and they are successful because of all of that. Fucking sick. Fucking perfect. Okay. I'm going to ANNify, just to check storyboard and episode direction, just to see. And then we'll move over to Sakagaburu for similar. Okay, it's Hiroyuki Imaishi directing episode 25. No surprise there. That is exactly what I would expect. And 24, Nobutoshi Ogura. I'm sorry, it might not be. It's not Imaishi directing. It's Imaishi storyboarding. That makes sense. Who did script for this episode? Masahiko Otsuka. Makes perfect sense. Excellent. Cool. Love it. Let's go to Sakagaburu. And I will switch this so that you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. Okay, so Little Witch Academia, and then source, colon, hashtag 25. Because I just want the 25 stuff, and I'm just going to, I'm sure that they're going to be Yoshinari cuts and cool things, but I'm just going to open them all of them in new tabs, and move through. Artist unknown here at the end. This is for all of this stuff. Great. Cool. It's very cute, but it's not what I'm looking for. Working on things. Very cool. Magic going and being magic. This is Eri Ire, who I have never heard of, but they are all transformed and henshined, which is super dope. Cool. Artist unknown for dropping each of them individually off. I feel like this part, this mechanical stuff, I feel like I should know precisely who that is. I don't think it's Imaishi himself. I think that happened. Imaishi cuts are like later through. This is Sushio. For this shit, when Diana bounces around between all the different things. Boing, 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 boing. Cool. That's Sushio. Cool. Yusuke Kawakami for flying lights and gorgeous character animation on these kids. Cool. Masaru Sakamoto and Yo-Yo Shinari would have totally expected that. Also, apparently, Yo-Yo Shinari did all the sequences where government officials and pedestrians were involved. That's cool. And apparently, Otonari is the smiley face explosion. So this is sickness. It's so cool. Super dope. And Hiroyuki Imaishi, of course. This is, yeah, that's fully just an Imaishi cut. The missile transforming is so him. Hell, watch Dead Leaves, and you know exactly what I mean. Do go and watch Dead Leaves. It's super fucking awesome. Yep. Okay, more Imaishi. Yeah, I fully expected that more of this was Imaishi stuff. Totally feels like him. Absolutely. This shit. Yeah, absolutely. Makes perfect sense. Kai Ikarashi for the goofy character animation there, I suppose. And this one I thought was Imaishi. That actually makes sense that that's Ikarashi. If it is. Because it's super, super sick. Yo-Yo Shinari for this one absolutely tracks as well. You would think it feels like Imaishi, but it really doesn't. It's Imaishi's storyboard, but I think it makes sense that this is Yoshinari. Especially the running and jumping sequence, and the switching and swapping and transforming sequence does feel like him. Takafumi Hori, who we've loved some of the work of, has the back pat and pop, and this stuff and these transformations. Cool. And more Takafumi Hori for the other missiles coming in, the interceptors, and getting dodged, and lots of Itano Circus. Cool. And that's also Takafumi Hori for the initial liftoff of the broom into space with stars. Cool. Just a tour de force of really cool cuts at the end of this episode, man. I should say at the end of this show, throughout the course of this episode. This episode as a whole is just a clinic on really cool stuff. But the coolest thing is that it all fits into the narrative timing that they're going for, and it all fits into this emotional beat. That is, it's like the visual and emotional version of a how do I put it? It's like the visual and emotional version of a riser and build in a classic EDM song. You know exactly how it's going to keep building in tension and stakes and power and gorgeousness and awesomeness and friendship and all of those things, up until the moment that it drops off, and then you get your drop, which is effectively the Noctu Orfe Aude Fratore and the firing of the bow, right? And then everything drops back into something else. It really is very similar in a certain sense, that there's a formula to the way that you want to like up the tone a little bit of your melody as you're building up in an EDM song, as well as increase the tempo as you build your riser into things. It's exactly the same in a completely different medium, in a completely different sense, but it works perfectly and they nail it perfectly. Not only does it manage to be creative and interesting and new, it also manages to be exactly what is necessary. And I think that demonstrates two things about Trigger as a studio. One is that they have continued through Little Witch Academia to be really innovative and have a lot of fun with what they're doing and what they're drawing and what they're creating. I think that's obvious from the types of stories that they tell pretty often, but also that they are goddamned experienced in this industry and know how to fit the formula when they need to. Because this episode does fit a lot of formulaic moments, and yet it feels new and fresh and beautiful. And I think that's a statement that can be made about Little Witch Academia as a whole. It's a school show with a bunch of humor that builds into a second half with an actual villain and an actual plot going on that transitions from Monster of the Week into actual like storytelling, tells a message that is as simple as they come and yet as impactful as possible, and does it all with style and aplomb. I have no gripes about Little Witch Academia at this point. I may have had a couple things that I didn't like in previous episodes, and I have forgotten them completely because of a bombast-filled ending. Fantastic. Good job, Little Witch Academia. Good job, Trigger staff, as usual. You made a show that made me feel things and made me feel good and made me think about stuff and resonated with me, like really, truly, genuinely resonated with me in a powerful way. Not in a these are new revelations for me way, but they may very well be new revelations for other people, and I hope that they stick, because the stuff in this show, as silly and as goofy and as insane and as unrealistic as it is relevant, and it matters, and it's important. And I think that it's important for anyone in the world, but especially for those people who feel inspired by this. Gosh, let yourself be inspired by this. If this makes you want to pick up any kind of artistic output or anything that you feel resonant with and try to create something, God, do it. Just go, God, do it. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. A believing heart is your magic. I'm going to wrap there. See you next week for something different. Peace.